do? Are we good? Good, had a good week? That's what Monday, what am I on about? It's only because I've had a really shitty start to the week, right? So I was babysitting my 5-year-old nephew over the weekend, and I caught him smoking. I knew I shouldn't have left him so close to the fireplace. Anyway, what else has been happening? Also, my 10-year anniversary this year. Thank you very much, thank you very much. Obviously, I was quite young at the time, I was only 21, but I think when you know, you just know, wouldn't you? Yeah? You know, all the signs were there when it first became like a thing. I couldn't sleep, lost weight, is all I could think about, really. In the end, I just sort of plucked up the courage and I said, look, this is how I feel. Do you think this could be something? And the doctor looked back at me and said, yes, diabetes. So 10 years insulin free this year. Sorry, I meant 10 years free insulin this year because the NHS didn't charge me a penny for it. Oh, in all seriousness, I did get engaged quite recently. Oh, the first one got a bigger reaction. But not the joke, got no laughs, I think, brilliant. Yeah. But I did get engaged recently, but tell you the truth, I am feeling a little bit conned about it. Just something they don't tell you about getting engaged. Just Jay, Jay? Do you know this? What part of Cardiff are you from? You say Cardiff, did you have made that in my head?
No, I'm not from Cardiff.
Well, it's because I'm from Cardiff, and in my head, the world revolves around me. So,
We'll say I'm from Cardiff. Yeah.
where are you from? Where are you from?
Newport.
Newport.
You said that hesitantly, obviously.
Yeah, I know, I get it. You definitely don't know this. It's something they don't tell you about getting engaged, right? When you propose and you get engaged, they expect you to marry him afterwards. I wish someone had told me. She's with me for life now. Just like diabetes. She asked me recently if I'd want to have a kid. And I said, oh no, I don't think I could. I just can't bear kids. Well, I don't have a womb. She said, no, you idiot, Josh, I'll grow the baby. Do you want to be the father? I was like, oh, right, okay, I get it. You know, I started thinking about it and I thought, yeah, I'd quite like to have a kid eventually, but you know, I do worry about that sort of thing. You already know I'm not a very good babysitter. But the main thing I worry about is the possibility of passing the diabetes on to the child. And if I do, will I be weirdly competitive about it? You know, just making sure that my blood sugar is always a little bit better than theirs, at the detriment of its health. Yeah, I'll slip in there a bit of sugar for breakfast if they're having a particularly good day and I'm not. Just like banter, I don't know. But I worry about that. I also worry about the possibility that I might not even be able to have kids. You know, diabetes can affect fertility in men, so you know, I started looking up all things sperm count and that sort of thing, and you know, I googled sperm and that was a mistake in hindsight. Definitely should have put safe search on. Yes, I googled sperm, went down a bit of a sperm rabbit hole, to be honest with you, which isn't an X-rated version of Alice in Wonderland.
You've seen it though.
Catch me and you would fall out now. Yeah, so I went down the sperm rabbit hole and found out some interesting things about sperm. For example, did you know that sperm can last outside the body for up to 30 minutes? That was quite interesting myself. There is one caveat to that, and that is that while sperm can last outside the body for up to 30 minutes, it does perish when it comes into contact with a dry surface. So with that in mind, I'm never getting my fiancée pregnant. Is that a joke about me or her? I'm not sure. Yeah, so I'd like a kid eventually, but I think I need to be in a different job. I'm having a bit of a career crisis at the moment. So I think I should have trained in something a bit different when I was younger. Maybe, you know, trained to be a doctor. I don't know, I just have some trust issues with doctors, innit? Well, you just give us weird advice sometimes, don't you? Like, for instance now, they're always telling you should be worried if you find blood in your poo. Wouldn't you be more concerned if you found poo in your blood, though? I mean, They're always telling you to have your 5 a day, but that's at least 3 too many wanks. Last time I went to the doctors, went for a hernia test. For anybody who's unfamiliar with what that entails, it's that one where they cut your testicles and they ask you to cough. Only problem is my appointment was during the height of the pandemic. And it was only after he grabbed my balls he remembered I wasn't even allowed to cough. Definitely the weirdest happy ending I've ever had. So yeah, I didn't become a doctor. Actually went to drama school and trained to be an actor, which in hindsight was probably a cry for help. I hated it. It was pretentious, and I couldn't remember the lines or anything like that. My memory's too bad. Honestly, I've got the worst memory of anyone I can remember. So. Have you got any actor? Anybody actor? No, I wouldn't admit to it either, don't worry. Unless you're all acting now, in which case, fair fucking play. I proper bought you as a real audience then, like that. Nice. But no, the only reason I ask is I want to see if other people change my experience. Whenever I used to tell people I was an actor, they'd always say the same thing. They go, "Oh, you're an actor? You ever played a tree?" And that's ridiculous, isn't it? Like, that's the most ridiculous thing you can be asked. And for the avoidance of doubt, no, I've never played a tree. I auditioned a few times, never got a part. Wasn't right for that, apparently. A couple of things happened in the first few weeks of drama school that made me realise that they just make it all up as they go along. First thing, I was doing a monologue. I got stopped for some feedback, and I was told that I was too wooden in my performance. How can I be too fucking wooden but not right to play a tree? They said, "Oh yeah, we're looking for somebody a bit more oaky wooden, you're more piney wooden." Honestly. The second thing that happened, similar situation, I got stopped for some feedback and I was told I needed to be more orange. I said, "You want me to be an orange?" She said, No, I don't want you to be an orange. That'd be silly. I just want you to be orange. No, physically embody the colour orange. £9,000 a year drama school costs. £9,000 a year. I didn't understand. Look, I was 18, I took it literally. I started putting on fake tan. Eating handfuls of Watsits. No, apparently that was silly too though. Well, she died a few months later, so silly now. And the best part of it, she died of jaundice. Excellent. Well, I'm not the only one that didn't understand. No, she told one guy to be more blue, so he held his breath until he passed out. She told one girl to be more red, so she starts bashing her head against the wall to make herself bleed. It's a bit concerning, to be honest, because when she did start bleeding, there was a bit of poo in it. She told my mate Jim to be more white. And considering Jim was Middle Eastern, I could see why he was so offended. Poor bloke thought he'd wandered into a Tory party conference. Tried to get back into it recently though, the whole acting thing, just it wasn't a total waste of time, and I did have an audition for a TV show recently. Love Island. Hey, at least it wasn't Naked Attraction. You ever seen that show? It's just bollocks. Love Island. I sold my soul to audition for that, and you know, the sad thing is it didn't actually go too bad. Afterwards, the woman auditioning me, she comes up to me and she goes, "Yeah, we liked you, but you're a bit pale. Can you be more orange?" Well, ladies and gents, you know, I'm quite new to stand-up. You can probably tell. I don't know how I do really. I'm just, you know, struggling to remember. You know, my memory's so bad. I got the worst memory of anyone I can remember. So, was anyone at Glastonbury? Class. I respect you all more for that now. But the best part of Glastonbury for me, Paul McCartney didn't perform all weekend. Yeah, that's all you fucking saw was Paul McCartney over Elton John even, right? But what's my favourite part of that? Paul McCartney, I don't think this has come up in the news or anything like that, but he actually did a marathon on Saturday, before Saturday or whatever of Glastonbury. And my mate did the same marathon, and they ended up sort of running quite close to each other the entire time. And then at one point now, Paul McCartney, he realises he really needs a piss. So rather than go aside and, you know, ruining his time, he just whips it out and he just pisses while he was running. Organisers now, they pull him aside and they say, "We know you're Paul McCartney, can't do that, you know, and they stopped him from continuing and stopped him from any future races. He was banned on the run. I think we're a bit too young in the room for that joke, aren't we? But ladies and gentlemen, it's been great. My name's Josh Jenkins. Good night.